So I have seen this trend has come back again, so I will be hopping on the trend train and sharing my unpopular but maybe a bit popular opinions on K-pop. Before we start this video, this is my opinion, and lastly this is my opinion. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions and thoughts, so if you agree or disagree with me then that's all fine. Firstly, this has probably been said many times but recently it's gotten a bit too much with the girls. I stan Momoland, so seeing all these things said about them do make me a bit upset, even though they are not my ults. Momoland have done nothing wrong. Their songs do not sound the same, maybe except from Boom Boom and Bam. But literally attacking them every time they have a comeback is not right. Thumbs Up was a bop and it didn't sound like any other song. Stop hating on these talented girls acting like you didn't jam to Boom Boom, thanks. Okay, some of the things being said about Blackpink, mainly Jennie and Lisa, are just way over the top. I am a Blink and Jennie is my bias, so when I see things like OMG I hate Jennie because she starts every song, or OMG Jennie is so lazy, she has an attitude, really bugs me. Some of yous are just mad she got her solo first and that's the truth, so you started hating on her? It wasn't her choice if she went first or not, it was YG's choice, so if you're going to moan about it, moan about YG, not Jennie. Now to Lisa. Lisa has been getting hate and even being sexually abused by these disgusting men. If you haven't seen or heard already, some men wanted to buy the spoon she touched and they said many other dirty things, but I don't want to say because it's all vile. These things need to be stopped. Blackpink deserve a lot better. I waited so long for Hyuna to have a comeback, and when I saw I was so excited and couldn't wait. It felt like forever. So when she dropped Flower Shower and I heard it, don't get me wrong, I like the song, we finally get her singing more and it's a new concept for her which I am here for, but I liked her old songs better. I was really hoping for something like Lip and Hip or Red. Okay, this is more about my personal preference, but I think Filter was better than Serendipity. Filter is one of my personal favorites on Mo's 7. It's something about the vibes, and the way he sings in a chill tone. Before I say anything, I am a Itzy and a Moa. Now the only reason why I am saying this is because of the companies they are under. Itzy has Twice, Stray Kids, GOT7, ECT and TXT have BTS, so being debuted under these companies with these big groups gave them a big advantage. Adding on to that, that's why Everglow hasn't had the hype they should get. If Everglow debuted under JYP, SM, YG or Big Hit, then they would have a lot more popularity instantly. Talking about Everglow, the hate towards Mia needs to stop. I actually made a video on Everglow, so I will put that at the end screen for yous to go watch it, but I will wrap everything in one sentence here. Mia is a good singer, Mia is a good dancer, but it's her company who give her more lines and dance breaks, etc. For their recent comeback I have seen a lot of hate on Mia, which really needs to stop. Like I said, it's the company, not her. SuperM are definitely not a flop. I have been seeing many people really since debut hate on them for no reason, and comparing them to other groups. For starters, yes, SuperM is one of my ults, but personally saying this, how can they be a flop if they have members from the biggest K-pop groups? EXO, NCT, SHINee. Literally Taemin is in SuperM, come on now. SM chose the right members for the group and they will be the future for sure, like they say they will. It seems to me some people are forgetting who is actually in the group and how long they have been around for. Also, I went to their concert on the 28th of February and I must say hearing and seeing them perform in front of my eyes was truly amazing. All of them are so hard-working. Now, many people have mixed emotions about this statement, but being an ARMY myself, I will just go ahead and say what I think. I think BTS in fact helped pave the way for K-pop. Now I am not saying they started to pave the way, because Psy really started that, and other groups like Girls' Generation, SHINee, Big Bang, etc. But if we are talking about this gen, then yes, BTS did help pave the way for other groups. Most people including me got into K-pop because of BTS. Seeing them branch and become big in America, the UK ECT has given a chance for other groups to branch out also. Ateez in my opinion should have won Rookie of the Year. They have so many songs out for starters, all their songs and B-sides are just bops and their dancing is on a whole new level. Ateez should have won that title. Now this is nothing new here, CLC is one of my top GGs and being a Cheshire makes me sad to see CLC go through this. Now I do stan G-Idol, I don't stan Pentagon purely because I haven't had any luck into getting into them, but Cube really does need to prioritize CLC. Sorn having to pay for promotions in America is not on, they have a comeback whenever Cube feels like giving them one, and worst of all, how can CLC still not have a light stick? This month will be 5 years with CLC, they have been around for so long but Cube doesn't pay no attention to them. I know for a fact if Cube branched them out into the West they would 100% do so well and get what they deserve. Now if you think about it, I know I would rather see Blackpink leave YG, find a better company than have a full album. If they left YG and found a better company, we could be getting many full albums, all their solos ECT. All I see is them separate nowadays, they are all doing their own things and all I'm ever seeing them doing is photo shoots for covers. Let's see what happens soon with Blackpink's supposed comeback. Also YG debuting a new girl group, there will be no time for Blackpink and iKON at all, they really need to leave YG. I read somewhere that NCT will have up to 40 plus members. This is so unnecessary. It was hard enough learning who's who when they came out and now we will be having double of the members currently. Yet I get NCT are not fixed and people get added and removed from the units, but that doesn't mean we need 20 plus new members, we are happy with the members we have now. I have a feeling that NCT Dream will split apart and I really don't want that to be the case. Honestly, NCT Dream was the unit I was most into and still am, so seeing them go into different units will be upsetting. Ranjun and Chenil will most likely go into WayV, Gino will go into 127 and the other members will either go to U or 127 and I really don't want to see this happen. It was bad enough when Mark left Dream and now we might not even have any members for Dream. I just hope they stay as a fixed unit and no members leave for the other units or no new members join. I see most people talk about NCT and their units, and I always see NCT 127, NCT Dream and NCT U but no mentions of WayV. Some people are seeming to forget that WayV are a part of NCT. Guys, I will now tell you some news. News you have never heard before in your life. You ready? WayV is a part of NCT. OMG, shocking. Don't forget about WayV. Become a Wayzini and listen to Take Off because it's a bop. Thank you. Do I even need to explain on this one? Sometimes I forget they are rookies. They are the one of the best if not the best male dancers of this gen, their moves are so clean but yet so powerful. All Ateez members are good at dancing and that's that. Now I am not saying that other male groups are not good dancers because I am not saying that at all. I think every male group can dance powerfully and have good dancing skills, but Ateez have something different when they dance. This is based on my personal song choices, but I think Han has been their best release. Most people didn't like this comeback, which really shocked me, but hey, we all have different tastes, so for me Han is their best song. After Han, when they had comebacks I didn't feel the same as I felt when Han came out. None of their comebacks yet have made me change my mind, so we will see when they have a next comeback if that will top Han for me. Everyone likes Bad Boy but I just don't see the hype. Now again, this is my personal song choices and taste in their songs, but Psycho for me was a much better Velvet concept and song. Psycho is easily one of their best Velvet concept songs and yes, I like it a whole lot more than Bad Boy. Hands Up got me into Cherry Bullet and that's that. When they debut and had their comebacks I just still couldn't get into them even though I did listen to their music a lot. But girl, when Hands Up came out, I didn't know I needed to see them do a concept like that. I listen to Hands Up at least once a day because that's my jam and I'm really getting into Cherry Bullet because of this comeback. Okay, so about Twice and having a break, I have mixed emotions about it. I would agree about them having a break because they are overworked, they have comeback after comeback, Japanese comebacks, and attend every music show. That's honestly dedication and shows how hard-working Twice are, but I don't want them to be overworked. It would be amazing if they had a long break, saw their families and friends and travel to places, they deserve it. But on the other hand, I don't think taking a break is a good idea purely because if they're not in the light and new girl groups debut and get a lot of attention and popularity, it may affect how well Twice are doing. Now I highly doubt that would happen because Twice are one of the biggest girl groups, but it's just a thought. I think overall it would be nice for them to have a break and just chill even if it's not for long. Lastly, to end this list, it's sad but true. Now firstly let me just say Ryujin is very talented. Amazing dancer and rapper. But YG should have got center. Now let me just say I am not saying this because she is my bias, I am purely saying it as a performer myself. I have been with a dance and singing crew for 10 plus years and when performing you need facial expressions which Ryujin lacks in a bit. YG has great facial expressions and her dancing is more sharper. Overall I feel that YG should have been center and no one can change my mind.